Welcome back. I'm sad we got another video. We got a Truth After Dark podcast video. If you want to, you just call it Paul Pierce. The lady Azar asked Paul Pierce a question because, audience member asked the question. He said that he was 38. Should he talk to a lady who has a kid already? Paul Pierce says a very good answer. You're 38, you should probably find yourself like a 26, 27-year-old. Get with a lady who don't got kids. Azar said, why won't you get with a 30-year-old older lady who don't got kids? He said, why would you do that? Just get with the younger lady. And then this sparks an intense argument because she's older. She don't want to say it. She keeps every episode saying it. I'm not older. You are. You're 34. You're older, my dear. You don't want to accept it, but you have to. We're gonna listen to her and Paul Pierce have a back and forth because Paul Pierce he was correct. You should just get with the younger lady. Get with the 26, 27-year-old. Is actually women innately want to be with older guys anyway. So just go ahead and get the one where if you have kids with, things won't happen. Like problems, like hospital type of problems. If you catching my drift.
Hit the Cash App and I might.
We got some Cash Apps. Once again, I pulled out the iPad. Samuel, what's your email, bro? My email is DIsSilentPodcast. Give me a second. Just go to my homepage and hit more underneath my thing that say, if you're reading this, it's too late, subscribe. But click that. Tell me what you want me to put your sign as. Or DM me in my Instagram. Unless you don't have an Instagram. Stand Up Steve. Frankos. You got a French name. I think that's French. Are you Haitian, my brother? $200. Background pictures. Don't worry, I got you. It's two of them. Background pictures. Got you. 200. Yep. That's a lot of money. A lot of money, my brother. Hey, man, I'm picking up what you're putting down. You want? I got you. Joseph, $35. My guy, get you a Dolphins poster, my brother. I got you, Joseph. Because I already talked to you. Remember, we already talked about it. I'm gonna get it. Might be on that side. Might be on this side. I should have just used my other arm. Boy, that did some work to me right there. That was a stretch. I'm getting that Dolphins perfect season. Y'all don't even understand. We're the best. We're not. We suck right now, but we're the best in spirit. But hold up, just hitting this video, I need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that is real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
So at Papa Giorgio 9, men have simple needs. Mm-hmm. Why do women struggle to meet them?
That's a great question. I don't know why women struggle to meet a man's needs, because a man's needs are free. A woman's needs cost money.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of them. I mean, you can talk about I need love and affection, all that. No, we know what you need. It costs money, all that. That's what the world we live in. If he came in my lifestyle, a man ain't never shoot nothing like that, baby. Rub my neck, rub my back. That don't cost nothing. Make me some food. Matter of fact, I'll pay for the food for you to make it.
To me, this is easily known because women are the ones who ask for a guy to make a certain amount of money, then they'll deal with them. Majority of men don't say that. The men you do hear say that they're planning on splitting the bills. If there's a guy who's not planning on splitting the bills, he doesn't care. Everything he wants from you is free. A lady planning on splitting the bills wants you to make a certain amount of money. A lady who don't want to split the bills wants you to make a certain amount of money. You're gonna always get to the certain amount of money when it comes to women.
It don't cost nothing for a woman to please a man. It costs money for a man to please a woman.
You want to know what else I'll say, and I'll make it quick? I feel like men were raised on how to treat a woman well, and women were raised how to treat a woman well.
By who?
By their mothers, or whoever was around. Okay. Like, it's all about
it was mother and fathers. Mother and fathers did this. Single mother, the mother did it. Mother and father, both of them did it. It was a duo.
You need to do this for her. You open the door, do this. And women were treated on how to get what they need from a man.
True.
They were never taught. Women are not taught to do these things for a man. Now, other cultures, which is what you would say, un-American women, or even other cultures, like my mom's Persian, I seen that. They're very submissive, you have to do all this. But most American culture people, they are not taught to, especially Black women, don't kill me.
Boy, you better slow down, because you finna say something you're gonna regret. You better just
Quiet down, nigga.
But I feel like a lot of women were raised by independent mothers. So for them, they wanted to protect their child and they wanted their child not to be in their position. So in order to protect their child, it was like, look, this is what you need from a man. And if he's not doing this, this, and this, and this, you're not supposed to mess with him. And a man was taught how to give the needs to a woman. You're supposed to open her door. You're supposed to make sure you have this, have enough money to take care of her, take her on a date, do this.
I don't know if it's a mindset of protecting. When she said that, I had to think about it. I think that's just women trying to live their life through their daughters, I believe. I don't see how that's a protecting thing. Like, if this guy doesn't do all these things, don't mess with him. But they will mess with them. They just won't marry them. Now think about that. They will mess with the guy that doesn't have all these things. They just won't marry them. They have a kid by them. They'll sooner leave them. So that's why I say, I don't know if this is a protecting thing. It's kind of like it's like a sloppy ass script.
So women were not taught that, a lot of women, period. And that's just what I think. Don't shoot me and don't kill me off of that one. Seat 1B, should a man with no kids at age 38 date a woman with kids?
No.
Or solely date women with no kids?
If you're 38, I have to just kind of look at your financial situation. Because most men at 38 with no kids in a comfortable financial situation, it's gonna take a younger woman around the age of 26 that got no kids, that like he can probably like have some kids with and grow some with. I think.
What if she's 26 and has kids though?
No.
Well, if he's 38 and ain't got no kids, he could just find somebody that's 26 with no kids.
Okay. What if he doesn't want to date someone that's 12 years younger than him because it's not relatable and he actually wants a woman of his age or close to his age?
What is this thing when people say this? Men and women don't relate.
How'd you hear about this?
We need to get this out right now. It's starting pissing me off. Women do not relate to men. Whatever you're talking about, they don't find it amusing. It's a very small number. That's you living in the Cinderella dream if you're a guy thinking you're gonna find a lady who literally thinks like you and y'all relate. If you relate too much to a woman, you think like a woman. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I threw that monkey wrench. Yeah, just let that sizzle in your spirit. If you relate to them too much, you think like a woman. It ain't about relating over here. It's about getting the job done. I'm gonna take care of you, you take care of me and the kids. I'm gonna protect you and the kids, you take care of me. It's about getting the job done. This relating thing is not real. I like philosophy and deep conversations. Every time I try to have this with a lady, they immediately get mad. You know what I'm talking about. I don't. That's why it's a deep conversation. You're gonna have to articulate yourself. You're gonna have to actually peel the layers of what we're talking about until we get to the root of it. As soon as I say that, they get mad.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let's lose this idea. Unless you're a guy who really thinks surface level and very emotional, then you can relate to women. I give you that.
Have you ever thought of that?
Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't someone want to relate to someone? At 26, they don't even know how to put on lotion on their and clean their asshole.
28.
What do you?
Did you just say a 26-year-old don't know how to do that? You're telling me when you was 26, you did not know how to put on lotion and clean your behind? Because that had to be a projection. Because you point me out to 26-year-old who don't put lotion on and don't know how to clean a behind. The world is falling apart if you know this person or you were this person. Just think about that.
You mean, what if someone doesn't want to be dating someone in their 20s?
What age should a 38-year-old with no kids date? What's the age? Should he date?
He didn't ask about what the age.
He's gonna be, if
Why
he's talking to somebody 33 and up, they gonna have kids and he ain't got no kids. So now I'm gonna just put myself in a situation where I'm dating you and I'm with you and I'll just push myself into a family situation.
I don't have kids and I'm in my 30s.
Every episode, she has no choice but to use herself as the thing. How do you always use yourself as the thing? Oh, relate. There's no way I will relate to a person that whenever we have a conversation about the general, you bring up yourself. I couldn't relate to that person. I'm this old and I don't got kids. That's fine that you don't. Was that even the conversation we was having? What if the person had kids? Say, don't do that. Get with the younger one who don't got kids. Why won't you just get with the older one who don't got kids? Well, because most likely as a man, I want kids. And if you're older, the stat shows that you might have complications. Problems might occur from you having kids because you're older. So why would I not just dodge those problems and just go for the person who most likely won't have those problems. Besides me paying attention to you say something about they don't know how to wipe their behind like that's a real thing. Think about how dumb that sound.
My early
This ain't about
30s.
what you-
So not
this is the
every,
question you
yeah. So
asked.
there's women that are in their 30s that don't have children. A lot, because women are now statistically having more children in their 40s. It's a statistic.
The women that I know that don't have kids and they're in their 30s, they think they got this bright ass plan to become a career woman. So that's why they don't got kids. So technically you're getting with a lady, she thinks she's bigger than the system. That's who you about to deal with.
So
Most women who don't got no kids in their mid-30s are cooked.
True.
I'm not saying that's you.
well, I'm
yes, you
almost
are
in my
saying
mid-30s.
That, like, no. Like, clearly there's men out there that I see on the messages that want to have kids with you and do all that with you. I get it.
It's just
But
thirsty.
like, most women in that situation,
That's so
down
crazy.
bad. They down bad.
That's not true. And you know what? I'm going to say this and I'm done with the podcast. I'm going to say that I'm 34. I'm not in my mid 30s, but next year I will be mid 30s, I guess. And, you know, I've had plenty of opportunities to have children with men who wanted me to have their children. Am I cooked or am I smart? Because I would have been somebody's baby mama because that wasn't a connection. A lot of these women with children are baby mothers and they're not wives.
Don't you just speed past what you just said. Are you smart? Depending on how old you are. Because if you're too old, you're not smart. You're just a person who just experienced a whole lot of mess ups. That's really what it is. Because how you kept on talking to these people that wanted to have kids with you, none of them were the right guy for you. I mean, you picked terribly. You picked terribly, and now you still don't have a guy. So we don't even have the proof to show that you pick all right. So we can't even tell if you're actually intelligent, my dear. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just letting you know that when you reach a certain age and you don't have kids and you do want kids, you're an F up. Or you're just I'm going to just stick with that. You're an F up.
Okay? So I can have a baby. Having a baby is easy. I'm very fertile like a Latina. I'm fertile as hell.
Okay.
And I can have a baby any moment right now. And I've
You don't know that.
been in the situation where I could have had that. So am I cooked or am I smart? Because right now I could have been here with 2 children with a man that I don't even want to be with. I could be married. I know plenty of people who are married to people they don't even with.
Okay, I see what you're doing. You're pretending that you're smart. The other person at a really dumb level. So you think if you're above them, are you smart? No, my dear. You are just smarter than the dumb person. You are the dwarf among midgets. There you go. That if you really want to answer, that's what you are. You are just the dwarf among midget.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix?
Yes, I can.
And now you're going to have to prove to me, which I don't think you're going to do, but now you have to prove to me that you're intelligent. Because a lady waiting as long as you waited to have kids is not an intelligent thing. Not intelligent at all.
Just to say that they have a child and they have a husband. I'm so sorry that I didn't want to be another f***ing statistic.
What?
You are a
But
statistic.
I'm cooked. I think I'm very f***ing smart. Actually, I think that I'm very smart that I'm not spending my time mothering a child by a man that I don't even want to be with. Not being in the same household as that man, because every man I ever been with, I did not want to be with him because I was not at the level of maturity that I am now. I'm not at the mental maturity that I am now.
Took you a long time. That's what you're telling me. It took you way too long. Sound like you had no mentor. And if you did have a mentor, they were also retarded. Took you too long. You had to get into your mid 30s to actually have the sense to get with the guy that is actually good for you. Crazy.
And I have not evolved to attract that certain type of partner. I've done the work, and unfortunately, I've been through a lot of shit in my life that made my journey a little slower than most, but I'm the one, never the two. Are you falling asleep on my conversation?
It's taking so long for the answer.
Fuck you. You are crazy. You're telling me I'm taking long. Do you know how long you take to say something?
Yeah, I'm here falling asleep.
This is up. I'm getting off of this podcast.
No,
Thank you guys
I'm
so
ready to
much.
answer, but you still going.
Big screen. Based off what I just seen right there, Paul Pierce really didn't say, well, I don't know why he didn't really have any pushback. He probably just didn't know what to say. Everything she was saying was like, hey, yo, baby girl, it sounds good. Just because there's a person dumber than you don't mean you're smart. That's not what that means. The women who actually have families and they had kids at the appropriate age, which I ain't gonna lie to you, I would say the appropriate age to have a kid, like 27, 26, like you at the age of 26, 26, 7, maybe even 25. I don't want to go too low in the 20s because, you know, then they don't think very well. Around them ages, you did good. You had a kid at 26, 7, 8, good. If you pass 32 and you don't got a kid, I think she said she's 34. This is not looking good for you, my dear. You're supposed to have a guy and be with that guy when you turn early 20s. And then y'all supposed to make plan to have kids 25. You know, around the age where your frontal lobe is fully connected. Because you don't want to have a kid with somebody who slip up and just leave the kid in the car. You don't want to do that. I don't see how she got mad about this because he said that a man who's 38 should not get with a lady who has a kid. Get with the 26 or 27-year-old with no kid. And man, because you don't have a kid don't mean anything. Ain't nobody finna go out here and be searching early 30-year-olds who don't have a kid, who clearly shows that they're not making good decisions when it comes to relationships. And then when you brought up yourself, you're 34, motherfucker, you mid-30s. He said it before, you're cooked. Steak. There is no blood in that steak no more. It's not rare. It's not medium rare. When you cut that open, it's dry. I'm sorry that you need to hear this, but you needed to hear this, my dear. Cut that out. Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo,